Today's the last day of turkey season. You know, this hunt ain't about turkeys. It's about looking for giant rubs before they actually heal over. I'm looking for another stand set in the area I picked down here on the other side of the creek that I've been hunting across. So I won't have to, if the water gets up, I can, you know, come in from the other side of it and get to my stand set. But it's gonna be a longer walk through a darn jungle. And when I go on these expeditions, I always make sure I got water. Carry me a hydration pack on my back, carry it with me. Always have your compass carried around your neck. And I've already got maps of these places. I've already pre-studied maps. I mean, basically an area I've already been scouting in. So I'm just looking for another stand set to move into. I got a lighter. I also got stuff to start a fire with. I got a poncho. If I have to, if I get lost in here, I can set up that poncho as a tent. I got extra string and stuff, but I don't plan on getting lost. And I'm gonna follow my compass on the way out. And when you start out on your expedition going out through the woods here, you wanna take a reading from your compass and look at where your truck's parked and from the destination you go into. Now I already know by studying my maps, I got a creek going down to a river. A river goes back to a main highway, which goes back to this gravel road that I came in on. So it's actually a square here, but it's actually like 3 square miles. And if you don't think you can get lost for days in a 3 square mile area here in Mississippi, you're thinking wrong. Always carry your compass. This right here is a bad idea. It not only tells other hunters where you're going, but they're going to use it as well. So you got multiple hunters using your trail, using your sign. And the only time you want to use a trail and a deer set, stand set, is twice if you want to kill a dominant buck. You know, the only time you really need to do this is after you done killed one and you're recovering him at night. At night's a whole different ball game. You have to put these up, and as you come back out, take them down. It helps you get out at night. But as far as marking your trail and leaving it, you're gonna have multi-hunters hunting this area and basically run everything off. These little orange strippings right here tells me somebody's out here that don't know what they're doing. They have marked this trail all the way in there. There's another one right there. You can see it. And another one over there. And one right there. They ain't got enough sense to buy a compass and a map. And they can use that compass and a map year after year. Not only does it show you the whole acreage you can use, it shows you all different spots with the lakes, the bridges, the fields, and everything else you can hunt around instead of just come out here and mark a trail and go in the woods. Every 20 yards, take 25 yards, take a reading from your compass. Always keep up where you are. I'll come to these sandy areas and look for tracks. They're the best place that'll leave a track where you can get a good look at and get an idea of what kind of deer you're looking for. So, this buck here ain't quite as big as the one I'm looking for. You know, the size of these tracks ain't really tell you much. You know, you can see where he's been sinking deep in this mud, and all the other tracks of the deer around it ain't that deep. And you can see one up here, ain't that deep at all. But his is sinking down in there. But I gotta find a rub to match these tracks. That's the number one thing that's going to ruin your hunt. Hunting public land. Squirrel hunters. Other hunters. They have just as much right to be out here as you do. Just be prepared. Have deer run out from under your stand. And these are the folks you want to hide from. Some will respect you. Some won't. Some of them will do what they can to sabotage your hunt. You have to really be careful on public land in Mississippi, just like you got to watch your back in New York. Now I'm still looking. I ain't found the rubs that I'm looking for. I'm still looking, but it's a good sign right there. And this is April, so you know if he's here now, if poachers don't get him, he'll be here hunting season. I'm going in after him tomorrow. I'm going in for a meat hunt. That's what I'm gonna do. But every time I go in the woods, I go in like I'm going in for a dominant buck. Now, whether I'm going to meat hunt or not, I'm still going in like I'm going after a dominant buck. I cannot count the times the first deer that come by me was a dominant buck. Now, some I killed, some I didn't. But I can't count the times where a dominant buck was the first deer that came by me. But if you want a dominant buck hunt, you got to let some get by you first. You got to let them pass. But my freezer's empty. I need a deer. I'm going to shoot the first legal one I can find. If it's a little bitty one, I'm going to eat that. But going after them in the morning. First time I ever seen this creek dry up. Ain't never seen it like this before. This thing's real dry. It's 9:30. Mexico set up in the stand. We're dressing the truck, and I'm gonna go hunt till dark. They're in the late season. They're nocturnal now. I'm basically hunting luck today, but I was dressing the truck. I got all my scent stuff and everything ready to go. And I'm gonna go try them again today. Well, I was hunting a dominant buck and a meat deer this year, and I didn't get neither one. That's how it goes on hunting public land. Now, I could have got a meat deer with a muzzle loader. I had one come in at 20 yards, but I grunted him back in. He was chasing does, and when you grunt them back, they want to check you from the downwind side. And he, as soon as he got, within 20 yards of the stand, it was in a bunch of thickets. I couldn't get a shot, but he winded me. So now I'm empty-handed. But that's how it goes when you want to bow hunt. highly pressured public land here in Mississippi. You got all kind of odds to deal with, especially other people.